Hello, welcome to all you Pisceans out there. This is your monthly horoscope for Pisces for the month of July of 2021. And of course, general, hopefully not too long video, although you Pisceans are probably the ones that really don't mind that. Probably there's going to be a Piscean out there with Moon and Aries and saying, hey, I don't like that. But anyways, let's break this down. Of course, this is not 100% resonating probably, but it's like the trends and the energies for the month of July. It's definitely a way easier month than the last 2 months because there are no eclipses, no full squares, although there is a T-square going on. But it is in the fixed signs. And you're not a fixed sign. So you're not going to feel that so heavily. I'm going to talk about Mars and Venus activating the Uranus square with Saturn. Going to talk about the conjunction of Mars and Venus, Jupiter coming back in Aquarius, and Mercury as well. A tiny little bit about Mercury. But let's get started with the first week. First week is the most frustrating part of the month. And then it kind of is a very easy, gentle month. Overall. So let's break this down. The first month, why it is so frustrating. Because the Uranus-Saturn square that all of us astrologers are talking about, because it's about change, but it's about change that has some resistance there. And of course, we change every second that we are living. But I'm talking about some changes that we want to make in our lives. They're not so easy to do with the Saturn square. But throughout the whole year, but it's super activated now the first week because faster planets are activating it, and that is Venus and Mars in Leo. It's gonna pass an opposition to Saturn and a square to Uranus, so it's really activating that. I want to go forwards, but I can't because of restrictions, responsibilities, and whatnot. And why is this happening to me? And all of these things. Now, for you, this is happening in your 6th house. So this could be two things. It could be work, your day-to-day routines if you don't work, your day-to-day life, or it could be health. So you know your story. If you're saying, I'm dealing with some health problems here, it could be a bit of a frustrating time, those 7 days, because you want to do things, you want to improve this, and it's not working out. Mars in the 6th can be very good to kind of actively work to improve your health, or to improve your job, your work, your administration that you're doing, for instance. But Saturn in the 12th house is opposing it, and it's slowing it down, although Uranus really wants freshness there. So you see how frustrating this energy is. The good thing is it's just a week. It's just a week. And so first it's Mars. The first 2-3 days, Mars is wanting to go forwards, but it's blocked by the unconscious, so to speak. Saturn in your 12th house, you don't know why it's blocked, but you're doing it unconsciously, so to speak, or it's just because it's not the right timing. And the best thing to do is to trust the universe. It's really, and if there's one sign that understands that, it's you. I'm a bit envying the Pisceans. I'm your opposite sign, which is Virgo. But sometimes I really watch my friends who are Pisceans or family members, and who can, but hey, trust the universe. And it means something for them. For me, it's like my ego, right? But the same can happen for you on a level of health and on a level of work. So if there is some frustration on a work level, or you're having an issue with your health, do whatever you can do. And but trust the universe, that because it's smarter than you, right? You're just one consciousness. The universe is the product of all our consciousnesses, so to speak. And that this is not going to last forever, because the first 3 days are kind of heavy. But then Venus opposes Saturn, so Venus wants to kind of make it a bit more easy for you in that 6th house, but then it bumps into Saturn as well. It's having the same problem. Things are not going fluently. But on the 7th, Mercury is out of its shadow. It's not squaring up to Neptune in your sign anymore. So this also always means clarity. It's a double whammy. I mean, Mercury out of its shadow is clarity. Probably around relationships as well, because Mercury rules your 7th house of relationships. So if there has been some fogginess there, clarity comes after the 7th. And also Mercury that squared up to Neptune 3 times, it's the last time, the 7th. And then again, that's also an aspect. Always after that aspect comes the clarity. So you will be dealing with way more clarity, also on the level of your emotional well-being, things that are related to your home, your family, literally your house, or maybe you've been wanting to sell a house, a contract, it was foggy, am I having someone who's going to buy, or can I sell, or whatnot. Clarity comes for you. And because of that, you're feeling better about yourself. And then that 6th house of yours opens up, because then the blockage is gone. The Uranus-Saturn square is not activated so strongly anymore. And on the 13th, 14th, guess what? Mars and Venus are coming together in a conjunction, which is very passionate, beautiful, inspiring energy in Leo. Again, in that 6th house of your work. So you could be having a new job, or you could be having romance at work as well, at the office, with Venus and Mars, and very romantic couple there in the 6th house. So you could be dealing with fancying someone at the office, or whatever it is. The 13th, 14th are very beautiful days. So mark that in your agenda. And but it also can mean like a breakthrough when it comes to your health, or you're doing something that improves your health in such a manner that you are very inspired by it. So it's very inspiring energy, although it's just a couple of days. It will keep on resonating later and keep on unraveling throughout that month. And then after the 23rd, Venus in your 7th house is again a bit more to the relationships, and at the very end it's Mars at the coming into your 7th house as well. So focus on relationships and way more activating that, you know, hopefully in a very good sense for you, being active with someone else on a good level, that is. And last but not least, your ancient ruler Jupiter comes back into Aquarius at the very end of the month on the 29th in your 12th house. So it goes back into that 12th house and it stays there for the rest of the year. So this can be a very good thing because the 12th house is the unconscious and Jupiter is you. So you are in that 12th house. So you can be very much, you are already one of the most intuitive signs of the zodiac. If you feel that because of the fogginess with the Mercury retrograde and all of that, maybe you're still in it now when you are seeing this in June, probably feel it. You're getting that intuition back. Definitely when Jupiter goes back into that 12th house, because it's a connection with what is not seen. It's a connection with the unconscious. I also see it a bit as Jupiter in the 12th is like, you are helped from the realms that we do not see. It's like a support, a hidden support, or there is literally a hidden supporter there supporting you in some kind of way, in a friendly way. It's Aquarius and you know, a like-minded person, and that is helping you out. So that's a positive thing as well. So all in all, quite interesting for you. Very much focus also on you know, connections and but definitely also health and work. So a bit of everything, you know. And you like that. You're Pisces. You like, you know, to be busy with a bit of everything. Anyway, having said that, thank you so much for watching. Wish you all the best and see you next time. Bye-bye.